Hi friends, it's Ms Gina. It's time for story, and I am so happy to bring you this book. It is a fun book. It's filled with rhymes, and it's all about the election. Do you know what an election is? Well, right now, we are getting ready to vote for the president in the United States. And we're also going to be voting for other government leaders. And everybody gets to vote. And it is a really important time of year. And I have a book that maybe you're going to recognize some of the people in the book. So the name of this book is One Vote, Two Votes. I vote, you vote. It was written by Bonnie Worth, and it was illustrated by Aristedes, Ruiz, and Mathieu. Do you see who that is? It's the Cat in the Hat. I am so happy to see what the Cat in the Hat has to say to us about elections. So let's get started. Voting is something we do every day. It's a way we can choose that gives us our own way. We vote for class president and which snack to get, where to go on class trip, what to pick as class pet. Voting gives each of us our own voice. It allows a large group to make one single choice. Can you choose not to vote? Yes, but that's a sure way to lose your own voice and to not have a say. So there's some ways to vote. Yes, no, you can mark a piece of paper. The Cat in the Hat is right there, and he's saying, make sure you vote. The biggest of all of America's voting events chooses our president and vice president. Are presidents important? Oh yes, they are, very. They head up the government and the military. Vice presidents take over on the unhappy day when presidents get sick or else pass away. Every 4 years, we elect them, you see, because we live in a democracy, a government for the people and run by them too, which means that this country is governed by you. And there's all the people. Every 2 years, we elect senators and congresspeople of our choice to make laws in Washington and be our state's voice. We also elect sheriffs and mayors and such. Do local elections count? You bet, just as much. When our founders drew up the Constitution, it's true, they said folks should vote, but they did not say who. Since then, our history is marked by brave fights, waged by people who struggled to win voting rights. For all of the races and for all womankind, and also for 18-year-olds, bear in mind, that means that quite soon you will get to vote too. So please pay attention. This matters to you. And on the bottom of that page, it says when all of those different people got the right to vote. So black people began to be able to vote in 1870. All women could vote in 1920. Native Americans could vote in 1924, And in 1971, 18-year-olds could vote. Whew. Only citizens can vote. And as you've just been told, people who are at least 18 years old. You must sign up in person or on the internet with name, address, and birth date. And one more thing yet, you can write down your party if you do not mind. Cakes and ice cream, you're thinking? Is the party that kind? And this person is signing up the Cat in the Hat to vote. And he's thinking, party? Is it ice cream and cake? What does that party mean? Oh, this kind of party I'm here to report is the kind that we know as the political sort. It's made up of large groups of citizens who share beliefs and ideas and opinions too. Democrats and Republicans are the biggest two, plus small parties to pick from, more than just a few. In primary elections, run before November, votes will be cast by each party member for the candidate who they hope and they pray will be on the ballot come election day. Candidates set out on the campaign trail to convince voters that they will not fail. A vote for me, the candidates say, will make your dreams come true someday. With speeches and ads and town hall meetings, with handshakes and waves and cheery greetings, they work to win the voters' trust, to win nomination. This is a must. Do you see on these buildings all of the signs? Have you been seeing signs around here too? Boy, I sure have. They're on street corners. You may even see some in yards of the people that live in your neighborhood. They are everywhere. And that's because we want to, those people want us to vote for them. I may be wrong, but it does seem to me that voting is one big responsibility. As a voter, you must follow news carefully. You should read, watch, and listen, and then try to see what the candidates do, if elected, plan to do. What are their beliefs? Do they ring true to you? There's Cat in the Hat. He's reading the newspaper, and she's looking up on the computer. Debates are held for the people to see the candidates talk on live TV. Moderators on hand have questions to ask. To give the best answer is the candidate's task. We've had 2 debates this year for the 2 people that are running for president here in the United States. And we've had a debate for the people that are running to be vice president. Maybe you could ask the adults in your family if they watch the debates and ask them what they thought about them. At meetings called rallies, supporters get out to cheer the candidate they care most about. Supporters on the phone or going door to door say, "Vote for my party on election day." They raise lots of money, collect change in jars, and sell campaign stickers to stick on cars. Have you seen some stickers on cars? I know I have. George Washington won the vote, so I have been told, during a winter that was snowy and cold. In 1845, Congress passed a vote to say there would be an earlier election day. The day each year is easy to remember. It's the Tuesday after the first Monday in November. This date was chosen for a very good reason. It came at the end of the harvesting season. And there's George Washington, the Cat in the Hat, and this shows people that were going to vote maybe after they harvested all the corn in their field or maybe the wheat, but they were all done with their work for the summer and they were getting ready to vote. When election day comes, the voters' big role is to make sure to vote at their assigned poll. A poll is where you vote. As a general rule, it is a public place, like a firehouse or a school. If you're out of town, there's a chance that you might mail an absentee ballot. Voting is your right. So there is a poll. Does that look? Oh yeah, that's a fire engine, right? And the people are going to vote at the fire station. And here they are getting ready to go into a school. Cat in the Hat is not even in the United States, but he gets to vote anyways. He's putting his vote in the mailbox. People cast their votes by different means. Ballots fed into computers or direct voting machines. However you vote, it's important, you see, that voters are given complete privacy. A curtain or screen protects voters from view. This ensures that your vote is only known to you. Remember, we get to vote in secret. The polls close up at the end of the day. Here come the counters. Please clear the way. By special computer, poll results are scanned, but some votes are still counted out by hand. The results are sent to the Board of Elections, which declares the winner after careful inspections. Wow, that's a lot of work, huh? The loser admits their bitter defeat. The winner announces their victory sweet. The winner vows to serve everyone in the land, not just the supporters who lent them a hand. If all of this rings true, it is my deepest hope that you will cast your first vote for the Cat in the Hat. Would you vote for Cat in the Hat? I think I would. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed our book about elections, and remind the adults living in your house that if they are citizens, they have a responsibility and a privilege and a right to vote. Until next time, this is Ms Gina saying bye-bye. I'll see you for story next time.